This isn't good. Before we catch the race action, I want to bring it to everyone's attention that this race is for a great cause. We do need to put an end to human trafficking, period. I debated about going to this race because, honestly, I'm getting tired of driving everywhere all the time to race. But I know I haven't been to the fort in a few years, and I remember that the course is super fun. Let's go!
Well, hopefully, when you catch up to me, I can hang with you.
The radio.
And then I can watch your lines.
There you go.
Nice shoes.
Thanks, you too.
Nice helmet, even though mine's not the new one.
Second annual Custer's Last Stand is underway.
Did you race it last year? In the rain? Yeah. How was that?
What?
Was it like a river on the trail?
Oh yeah, it was a sheer thunderstorm. I mean,
My wife was here, I think I kind of remember.
lightning was like hitting the lake.
Go get him.
Go, Alex. Go, Jen and Megan.
2, 1, go get him.
As I watched who was signing up for the race, I made some mental notes. I noticed Dan had signed up just after me, and I know he's fast. They put you in the race based on when you sign up. So my plan was, when Dan caught me, to try and hang on his back wheel for as long as I could. As the race went on, I decided I didn't want anyone to catch me. Well, let's see what happens. That was actually hilarious. Everyone was cutting out of the trail there during the warm-up, so the groove through the soft sand was pulling me over to the right. So I guess I just went off the course a little bit.
Getting there. Thanks.
Here I was not in the right position on my bike for the tires that I was running, and almost went down.
Put down.
First lap, I made it up this tricky section. These step-ups are a little bigger in person than on the GoPro. You'll see what I decide on the second lap. Thanks for the epic photo. Probably picked a bad day to do a trail run on a course that's having a mountain bike race. Another epic photo. They had photographers all over the course. It was kind of cool. About 3/4 of the way through lap 1, that's when this thick branch decides to go into my drivetrain. No big deal, I'll just slap the chain back on. But what I didn't realize was that the chain was wedged into the bottom pulley on the derailleur. Anytime I would try to stand and put power on the pedals, the chain would just hop all over the cassette. From here on out, Dan made the race a lot more fun.
You go left.
Coming up this hill, I had two choices: stay on the bike and have a potential tire slip and lose Dan's wheel, or jump off and cyclocross it and safely get back on the bike and stay with him.
Thanks, man.
Hiding in the bush and taking photos.
It's actually nice this lap following your tire around all these corners.
On the first lap, this log pile sent my back tire sky high.
Does that to your back tire too. That's why I do better in cross-country or mountain bike races than like an Iceman race. That's why it's good to lift up her body.
Years ago, I watched someone eat it on those rocks. You come in hot and then boom. If you haven't been to Fort Custer for mountain biking, I recommend it. This section here is so much fun. It's like a roller coaster. Towards the end here, I wanted to pull Dan into the wind to make sure he had the fastest time of the day. Well, I stood up and the chain just started jumping again. I was able to help him out shortly, but not like I'd wanted to. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite section of the fort is. We are approaching the end of the race season with just a few to go. If you like bikes, grab some bike stickers. I put them on my van window.
Custer's last stand, mountain bike race against human trafficking. Good cause. Post-race report. Oh, hold on. There we go. Third place, elite men. Third place, elite women. We're twins. Race went well today. First lap was good. I did catch a huge branch, thick-wise, into the derailleur, which took the chain off and mashed my chain into the bottom pulley of the derailleur, which I didn't know. So after I got the big stick out, put my chain back on, I jumped back on the bike to pedal and wasn't going anywhere, so I had to figure out what was going on. Took quite a bit of force to get that chain wedged from the pulley and back onto the pulley, and then I was off and going. After that, I couldn't stand on the bike and put power to the pedals because the derailleur would just, the chain was moving all over the cassette, so I had to stay seated and not put a lot of power in, but I was still able to race pretty fast. It was pretty cool. A local guy that rides the trail a lot, his name's Dan, caught up to me, and I just followed him. It was awesome to follow his lines on the tight single track, and we just crushed it. So it was fun race, good cause. If you haven't, put it on your schedule for next year and you'll have a fun time. That's my post-race report.
More videos coming, including the last few races of the season, so be sure to click subscribe and the bell so you don't miss out on any of these exciting races. Stay tuned as we finish this video with some exciting Miska racing action. These are the kids. They love bikes, and we want them on bikes.
Come on, Luke. I don't know. They all from
Is it on?
Yes. Eli and Brevin. Good job, Brevin! Good job, Brevin and Eli! Let's go, guys! Let's go! Come on, get up there with them! Push, 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 push! Good job, good job! Come on, Matthew, let's go! Come on, Lucas! Come on, Brevin, lock that shock out! Lock the shock out and sprint in! Get off that saddle around the corner! Come on! Go, 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 go! Get off that saddle and sprint in! He got off for like 2 seconds and sat back down.